Hello friends, in this video let's talk about simple yet effective study tips that can help us score our best in exams. We have all been there, exiting that exam hall thinking if only we had studied a bit more. Having brainstormed for years, I have finally come up with a plan that works for me, and I hope that it can work for you too. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you find this video helpful and appealing. Step number 1 is to analyze the number of chapters in the syllabus. The first hack is to analyze how many chapters there are in the exam. Then ask yourself, how many chapters can I cover daily? Once you have answered this question, half the work is done. Divide the number of chapters in the syllabus by the number of chapters you can cover daily. That should give you the number of days you require to complete the syllabus fully and in the given time frame. Finishing the syllabus at least a day before the exam is key to gaining complete confidence and scoring more in the exam. Confidence is the key factor which can help us score more and do better in our exams, Step number 2 is to identify important portions of the chapter. Next, we have to identify the important portions of the chapter if we are to manage our time properly. Important portions of the chapter can be identified by looking at previous year's papers, especially if the mode of questioning is of the subjective type. We should do frequent rapid revisions of the important portions of the chapter. Having cemented the important portions of the chapter, we will ooze confidence. Step number 3 is to practice diagrams and flowchart regularly. For science subjects, it is essential to study all the diagrams properly and mark them up in a neat way. Our memory focuses a lot on visual learning. For theoretical topics, we can start making flowcharts, linking the various subtopics of the chapter and making connections between them for us to digest the material easily. Linking concepts will help us remember much more by creating a kind of sequence in our mind which we will easily be able to remember during exams and utilize for gaining more marks. Step number 4 is to practice previous year's paper. Previous year questions are key to cracking any exam with flying colors. Previous year questions can help us understand the examiner's psychology and help us grasp the concepts in a much easy and efficient way. We need to solve the previous year's papers in a time-bound manner. Attempt them as if you are appearing for the real exam. This will help our brain to manage pressure cooker situations in an efficient way and get through them easily. Step number 5 is to clear your doubts regularly. For good performance in any exam, it is essential for us to clear all our doubts, however silly they may seem. Proper understanding of the chapters can help us exceed our expectations in the exam. It is also worthwhile to note the doubtful questions in a separate notebook from time to time and revise it. Spaced repetition can really help us in this manner. Spaced repetition of our queries will help us cement our knowledge in a much better way. Step number 6 is to make a note of things that you forget easily. It is absolutely essential to keep a note of all the things that escapes our mind easily even after frequent rapid revisions of the topic. It is then advisable to make a note of this information in a question-answer format to enable active recall to take place properly. Indulging in some good old active recall from time to time is very beneficial. It has certainly helped me. Keeping a tab of volatile information can really help us better our performance and be who we can be in a much better way. Did you enjoy the video? Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. It will really make my day. Come on, please subscribe, Okay then, I will wrap things up now and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.